Hey folks, it's Alex here at Hankster's Hot Rods. We're at the Homer City, Pennsylvania location with another gorgeous new arrival here. This is a 69 Chevy Camaro coupe and it's finished in a rally green. It is more of a gloss. There's not much metallic, but there is actually a little metallic in that finish. Overall, the paint is in very good condition. We'll go ahead and do a walk around of the exterior and show the interior as well. It does have the Yenko theme, the white stripes on the hood and along the side. You can see that all steel Cowl induction hood there. And along the side here, you do have paint matched drip rail molding. And you can see that roof is nice and smooth the whole way throughout. Your glass is in good condition. All the bright work around the glass also in good shape. There is some light pitting in the front. You do have a driver's side polished chrome mirror, and it's in very good shape. There's just some very light pitting at the base of that. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the interior. You got the black on black with the SYC headrests on those vinyl bucket seats. And overall, that interior is very well put together. Everything lines up good. Dash is in good shape. All your factory instrument cluster gauges, factory climate control. It's got the wood grain inserts on the dash and center console there. Very classy interior. We'll work our way to the rear of the vehicle. You can look down the side and see that it is nice and straight. And as we come to the rear, bright work in the rear here, your chrome on the bumpers and bumperettes, all in very good shape. I don't see any pitting or any scuffs or scratches on that. Tail light lens is in good shape as well. The rear glass is in very good shape, same with all the bright work around it. A very nice piece. I don't see any cracks, scratches, nothing to speak of on that one. And we'll go ahead and take a look inside the trunk. You can see the underside of the trunk is finished in that same green as the exterior. You do have your original stickers that would have been on there from the factory, along with a pair of original style floor mats for the front. It also comes with a full-size spare, a jack, and a lug wrench, so it is fully equipped back here in the trunk. And your trunk jamb is nice and clean and smooth the whole way throughout, and the rubber seal is soft and pliable. Also, that spoiler, it lines up very well, and it's finished in that same green as the exterior. Like I said, your drip rail moldings are paint matched on this car. All your bright work on the windows over here, same condition as the driver's side. It's a little pitted towards the front, but your vertical on the quarter is nice and polished up. The glass on this side, it does have some light scratches in it, but there's no chips or cracks. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the interior from our passenger side. It's a very well put together interior. All the bright work on the inside is still gleaming with a shine. And door jambs are nice and clean and smooth throughout. You can see the Camaro and the Yenko badge on the fenders. And as we come to the front of the vehicle, as these Yenkos came back in the day, they were done using a polyurethane front bumper, and that was also paint matched to whatever color the vehicle was. This one is following that same theme, so it does have the paint matched polyurethane front bumper as a true Yenko would. You can see it's also got the satin black front chin spoiler down there at the bottom, and that all steel hood does line up very well. You can see those white stripes across the hood scoop. The windshield is in very good shape. Same with all the bright work around it. I don't see any major blemishes or defects in that glass. Now we'll take a look under the hood. You can see the underside of the hood is finished in that same rally green as the exterior. And as far as the engine bay, it's finished in a semi-gloss or maybe a flat black finish there. As far as the powertrain, now this may have been originally a 427, but it is actually upgraded. It has been upgraded to a 454 big block. So we've got a 454 big block, and paired to that is a Muncie M21 4-speed manual transmission. And as far as upgrades goes on this 454, you've got a Weiand cast aluminum intake, a Holley 750 CFM carburetor. You do have a nice set of polished chrome valve covers and an air cleaner lid. You've got your core support defender braces, always nice to have those present on these first gen Camaros. It's also got the pair of ceramic coated long tube headers, and those have 2-inch primary tubes. Other than that, it's going to be your factory standard equipment. This one does have power brakes and power steering, and everything appears to be in very good condition. That's about all for the upgrades. Otherwise, it's more of a stock 454 big block. It suits this car very well. With that being said, that should wrap up our exterior portion of this video. As always, if you're looking to make any changes or do any upgrades to this car or any of the other vehicles we have for sale, just feel free to reach out to us and we'll get back to you with a quote on whatever it is you're looking to do. Also, the price you see listed on our website for these cars, that does include our 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty on the powertrain and enclosed shipping to the lower 48 states. Now we'll get this Camaro back on our lift and take a look at the underside. Now we have our 69 Camaro back on the lift. We'll do an overview of the underside. Starting up front with your suspension. It's going to be all your factory standard equipment, your stamped steel upper and lower control arms, and those have all been looked over and gone through to ensure that all your suspension components, such as your ball joints and tie rod ends, are all in good working order. As far as the brake system on this car, you do have disc in the front, drum in the rear. It does have power brakes. Those are some nice single piston calipers. Should be easy to go to any parts store and find replacement pads for whenever it comes time to do maintenance. As far as the condition of your frame rails and structure in the front, everything appears to be very solid and structurally sound. As for the powertrain, that's a 454 big block Chevy, and paired to it is a M21 Muncie 4-speed manual transmission. As I look at that engine and trans at this time, they're both free and clear of any leaks or drips. As these classic cars go, there's always a chance of those things popping up. Onto the exhaust, this does have a beautiful set of ceramic coated long tube headers, and they have 2-inch primary tubes. Bolted up to those headers is a full dual 2.5-inch exhaust, and that does go into a pair of stainless steel turbo mufflers. As far as the floor in the center of the vehicle here, it all appears to be in very good condition. It looks like it may have been patched, but it was done quite well, making it hard to tell. And of course, they used all of the proper stamped steel metal, so it looks just as it should. Pinch welds and rocker panels, also nice and straight on both sides. And there's no heavy undercoating on this car, so you can really see the raw condition of that underside. As for the rear end on this car, that is a 12-bolt, 8 3/4. It is a POSI unit, and it's got a 350 gear ratio. As far as your rear suspension, once again, that's going to be all your factory standard equipment. Your heavy-duty leaf spring suspension in the rear, I did fail to mention that it does have a full set of KYB shocks, a newer set of shocks, both front and rear. And it also has inside this axle housing, it's got 2 brand new axles from JEGS, the axle shafts. And as far as the condition of the structure leading into the rear here, frame rails look straight and solid. Your floor all looks to be solid as well. Once again, it does look like there have been some patches done back here, but once again, they were done correctly using the proper method as to ensure that everything is structurally sound. And you can see that dual exhaust comes up and over that rear end and out with some slant cut polished tips. And you can see those quarter panels come down to a crisp edge, straight and solid along the rear balance as well. And that gas tank is in good shape. Overall, the underside of this Camaro is in good condition. We'll go ahead and lower it down and fire up that big block.